Hi singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mickey here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. I am cold. It's October 16th, and so the fall has basically just started, and I don't know how I'm gonna get through this like entire fall winter season. It's terrible. Maybe I need to move away from the East Coast because as I get older, I'm like less and less tolerant of the cold, but I would miss it. I would miss the seasons, and my kids are in school here and I'm just not ready to leave, but I am cold and it's annoying. And I want to be able to show you guys my like Rent the Runway outfits because I really like them and I think they're really cute and interesting. But I feel like I need to be wearing a parka inside. So it's annoying. Whatever. All right, today I'm going to be reacting to another Earth Drive song. This is called The Bridge, and Mike Gehrman sent me some notes on the song, which is super helpful. So I'm gonna read them to you so that you guys get the benefit of the background as well. So he writes, "This song is the follow-up to True Passage into the Void, which began a journey of discovery and growth. This song advances the concept to the next stage of the journey. As the band explains, The Bridge is the second single from Earth Drive's new album, Light Codes, which just came out last week, and addresses processes of transmutation and full confidence in crossing a bridge between a reality of false security, old habits, patterns, and limiting beliefs to a new reality where the unknown is embraced with a deep belief in a new time of experiences, of rebirth and growth." Okay. The bridge symbolizes the duality and conflict between the comfort of the known and the uncomfortable challenge of the unknown, overcoming the fear of the unstable cloudiness of the waters that surround this bridge. A ritual begins that interconnects perfectly with true passage into the void through a sonic tale that embraces the two themes, uniting them equally in the concept and theme that continues throughout the rest of the work. Okay, and then he also included the lyrics. Maybe we'll do the lyrics first this time, because I usually listen to them, you know, kind of secondarily, which is not my instinct. I really like lyrics, so I want to know what the song is about. But it's hard for me to like pay attention to them when I'm listening for the first time. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. See, I'm cold. Lyrics, The Bridge. "I'm back in the times where I'm bleeding over the tides and storms. But God, I'm proud, honestly. Please keep me on track once again." All right, so I'm back in the times where I'm bleeding over the times and storms. Makes me feel like she's going through it. It's like a difficult time, you know? I mean, bleeding obviously is probably a metaphor. I don't think she's actually bleeding, although with women, you never know. But, you know, I think she's probably like emotionally hurt and bleeding and suffering through emotional tides and storms. But she's proud of the way she's handling it, and she's asking to stay focused. "I'm back in the time where I'm feeling light again, and I open the door. But God, I trust honestly. Please keep me on track once again." So feeling light makes me think that you're like untethered, right? You're opening the door to something new. So this is talking about like leaving stability and stepping out into the unknown. "Bring the time to grow. Don't make me lie and hide again." Okay, that's a good aspiration to keep evolving and not go back to false comfort mechanisms. "You push me under so I can't breathe. I am the God that makes you live. Take me far, so far away. Help me now to find my way." Okay, so you want to get out of these bad habits and these bad patterns and get into a new experience, a new place emotionally, far, far away from where you've been. And you're appealing to outside forces to help you on this journey of growth. "Do what you want. You can do what you want. I have found my way. I am the sound of your path." So now it sounds like you're either speaking to yourself or speaking to somebody else, and you're like, come with me on this journey. You know, you can do whatever you want. I can show you the way that I've discovered. Bring the time to grow. Don't make me lie and hide again. Trust your way. Call my way. Listen to your anima. Okay. Is that like your animating spirit? The bridge between the two worlds. You can save me. Just break the glass. Okay. So it's like trust what's inside of you as you travel from this old world, this old state of being to a new state of being. Just have to break through, right? You want to take me down, call my way. You are free to your sound far away. I don't know what you want to take me down means. That almost sounds like you're speaking to like an enemy or something. So maybe you're like, I'm going to vanquish my enemies. And you can go on your path, but I'm going to go on this path of development. So yeah, that's my initial read of it. I hope that they don't like listen to my interpretation or like, that's not what we meant at all. That would suck. I wonder if I would be mad if people misinterpreted my songs. I don't think I would. I would just be like, oh, cool, okay. Well, it's interesting that you had that interpretation. It's interesting that people can like read different things into lyrics. And obviously a lot of it is like what you bring to the table when you interpret something. When you're listening to a song, it's like your frame of mind and whatever's in your frontal cortex and that you're focused on. It's kind of like a Rorschach test. All right, so let's jump into it. This is Earth Drive, The Bridge. So interestingly, when this started, sorry, I have something in my throat. I'm dying. Sorry. I promise I'm not sick. I don't know what's going on. All right. When I first started listening to this, one of the first things that struck me was the energy in it, and you know, like how high energy it was. And it isn't like a fast tempo, but like the chugging guitars and the hard-hitting drums imbue it with a lot of like high energy. And then when her voice comes in, she has this almost like delicate, whispery, head voicey quality to the way that she's singing, and it manages to carry over the music. So it's just this really nice dialectic, you know? It's like you have the heaviness and the energy of the track, and then you have this like airy, floaty, beautiful tonality of her voice that I really like. I also notice her accent a little bit in this, like when she says honestly, you know, like instead of honestly. And it's funny, like sometimes when people speak or sing with an accent, I don't like it. It's like unattractive to me, the way that they pronounce words. And obviously, you know, that has a lot of like cultural biases attached to it, you know, like some accents I like less than others, and that's like my preference. But I really like the way that she pronounces words. So even though she's like kind of like, I don't want to say like mispronouncing things, you know, it's like not a neutral accent, it sounds really nice and like attractive the way that she's mispronouncing words. One thing that surprises me is she is breathing in the center of words, which I've always been taught is like a formal no-no when singing, you know? So if you're gonna say like again, you don't go again, you know, because it like breaks up the flow of the word. But I do think that in her case, it's probably a conscious decision and that she's choosing to ignore that rule. But so far, I really think it's very beautiful and enticing. I like this sonic world that they're creating here. Chord progression there. So the first half of the chorus and the second half, they surprised me with the second half, you know, those like the second and third chord that they used. I was like, huh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Also, I like that she's singing with more intensity, but it still isn't like screamy or pressed at all, you know, like it still has this like nice relaxed quality to it, and it sounds very resonant, like she has a nice open throat as she's singing this. I just want to pause it so I don't forget what I was going to say. So I really like her low voice there. You push me under. That's very, very low. That's low for me. You know, I have a really, really low voice. So I love that she's accessing that like super, super low range. Also, the musical interlude there sounded very spacey and cosmic-y to me. And that's so funny because obviously like there is no music in space, right? In space, no one can hear you scream, it's silent. But there is, I guess I just have like cultural associations with things that like sound like they invoke the idea of like space to me. And let me know if you also feel that way, or if it's like just that it's been suggested to me by the imagery that's on the screen and I'm just like making stuff out of whole cloth here. So it's like don, 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 don. So it starts on a B minor. So then it goes to a G major, and then that's what I thought I was hearing, a diminished chord. So that's like a B flat diminished chord. So that's why it's like unexpected. I was like, huh, interesting. I really, really like that. I also like the way that she's able to transition seamlessly between her connected tone and her more breathy, kind of aspirated tone, right? That da-na-na-na-na-da-da-da. There's like a very smooth diminuendo from like being fully connected and still not pressed, right? Like I'm even pressing more than she is. Da 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 da. There's something like very floaty and open about it, even though it is chest voice. And you don't hear kind of the gear shifts. It's very, very smooth. All right, so there she goes from like a long sustain with a bend, right? Ah, and then she starts using her false vocal folds and doing a vocal fry down there, that ah, right? So a lot of like really interesting vocal technique going on, a lot of sliding around, and that takes really good sense of pitch and also control, so you don't like overshoot the notes, you know, because you're not like nailing the notes dead center, you're sliding between them and getting all of those 100 cents in there. You're hitting every single one nice and smooth. So I really like her singing style. I think she's very inventive, and there's like a really nice tonal quality to her voice. She almost sounds like girlish, but then there's also like a sexiness to it, where in certain sections, it almost sounds like she's like caressing my ear with her voice, if that makes sense.
Between the two worlds.
So you get some little satellite pinging noises at the end there. I liked the change in tempo where it became more dirgy and slow. I really liked her kind of like bluesy riffs, the "you wanna take me down," and then she had her bends, da da da, and then she kind of does like a vibrato, you know, She's like really playing around with a lot of different techniques. She's got a lot of vocal versatility and playfulness, and there's a lot of like experimental stuff going on. But also it takes a lot to be so free, you know, it sounds like she's like almost improving with the melody sometimes, but she's not like hitting any like weird notes or anything. So she obviously really understands the melodic structure of the chords that are underlying what she's singing, you know, so she is able to be so free with that, with her melody and her different techniques that she's using. So I think she's a really great singer. I think she's got a really beautiful voice, and I think their sound is a really interesting blend of things that I haven't heard before. So I'm really enjoying it. Thank you for the recommendation, Mike, and hopefully you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care. And of course, happy listening and happy singing. And stay warm. Bye.